Here we have a plant in Teleplay. And here the plant is spinning. And if you notice that thing is broken, I'm gonna have to get that refunded from Target. Here I made this little simple foreground effect. Okay, here we go. So I'm making this video for Christopher, who wanted a demo for his flower shop products. Here is Christopher's product. Obviously much more intricate than what I have here going on, but it, gives the same, you can use the same exact principles here for this scene right here. So let me show you what I'm doing. So first of all, if you have plants, obviously anything with green in it, you want to use a blue screen instead of a green screen. And this is because if we use a green screen, what's going to happen is the plant, anything green inside the plant is going to become invisible because the software will think that the green part of the plant is the green screen, then it'll become invisible. Anyways, long story short, you just want to have a blue screen. And the second thing, if you want a spinning, floating effect like this, like I have here, what I did is I combined the two cubes that you have right here. And then all I did is I got like $5 painter's tape from Home Depot. And then I taped it on the cubes like that. So that way you can have a nice floating effect for your scene. And that's it. So aside from, the blue screen and the blue taped cubes, I'm lighting the blue blanket with two 100-watt LED daylight bulbs. Then I have 1, 2, 3 lights lighting the plants with the cubes below them, as well as the turntable below them. And I like using the turntable in this scene because, we have a plant. Why not show it in all dimensions? I think that looks pretty cool. It just gives you much more information than just a still photo. Okay, so let me show you what I'm actually doing in the app. So let me take this away. Let me pretend that I'm just starting from scratch. So when you're using a blue screen setup, the calibration is going to be a little bit more harder than a green screen. Let me show you what I mean. So when you open up the app, the first thing you want to do is light up your blue screen like this, and then click on calibrate. Okay, and now once that happens, let's put this back in here and see how it looks. Okay, actually that looks pretty good already. Here, let me place this blanket right here. Okay. Okay, so notice how right there is an issue. You see that blue, that cube under there. So let me make some adjustments. So let me just, position that a little there. Actually, no. So let me just recalibrate. So if you're having any issues, I think the best thing to do is just calibrate on another portion of the blue screen. So just do any random location and that'll reset things for you. And then play around with the lighting maybe a little bit. Okay. Okay, so that works. Okay, almost there. So see the blue cubes are spinning. We're still getting a little bit of glare. Let me see if I can remove that. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. It's not going to be perfect because there's a little bit of reflection from the blue cubes, but let's see what it looks like now. Okay, let's put it back in there. Okay, let's see how it looks like now. Okay, I've got to make some more adjustments. Okay. See, I'm adjusting this light a little My goal is to make that cube below be more invisible. It's not working. It's not giving up. So I'm gonna do another portion of the. Okay. Let's see how it looks like now. Oh, okay, I think we got it. So see, look how the blue cube isn't showing up at all. Let's see, let's wait a little. Okay, I think we pretty much got it there. So what I did there is I simply pressed the calibrate button on another portion of the blue screen. So if it's not looking that good for you, just simply press calibrate maybe several times, like one, and wait for 10 seconds, see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, press calibrate again. So with a blue screen, the key to making it look good with calibration, just recalibrate it on another portion of the blue screen if it's not looking good in terms of invisibility, in terms of the cube still being visible, and that's it. So now we got the calibration pretty good. It took me, I think, maybe 1.5 minutes to recalibrate. Not bad. And now that it's calibrated, we can download a background. The reason you are already seeing a background as the calibration process was happening was because I downloaded a background before I did the calibration. But I'm assuming that's not going to happen. Okay, so we calibrated it. Now we're going to download a background. And now, I mean, there's one of my go-to background categories is AI generated backgrounds, photo preview. And maybe now just play around, see what looks good. I think this is the most fun part. What if we do branch 3? Almost as if it's like floating amongst the trees. Okay, I'm not really digging that. What if we do relaxing? Oh, I kind of really like this scene. Well, let's see what else we have. Something like that has to do with like greenery, nature. Maybe jungle scene 3. Not really digging that one. Oh, what if we do here? Let me try something different. What if we do lava surface 2? Almost as if like this is like the only surviving life after a volcano. Okay. We do fence 4. That can kind of work. I think like pretty much anything works. It's just a matter of preference. Just looking through the thumbnails and seeing what you like. We do plate mountains. No, because that plate's in the way. What about Yosemite? It can kind of work. Or maybe Zion? Okay, pretty much anything works. You get the idea. Now let's think of some foregrounds. So I think how we started, so let me just go through them one by one. So I think if you're doing a plant, what may work for you is like in the reveal category, you may find something, perhaps something in mystical, like some nice bugs around it, or fireflies. What if we do love? Okay, can kind of work. What if we do nature transitions. There's definitely something here for you if you're doing plants. Nature frame 7, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I mean, not a big fan of that, but there's definitely something for you here if you're doing plants, like spring 13. I don't know, I'm not really finding anything for this particular scene, but there's definitely something that'll work for you there if you're doing plants. White particles works with anything. Like this kind of effect works with pretty much anything. Definitely something in sparkle and particle effects. Plants and flowers. I think this one can mesh really well with what you're doing. Just do that. Okay. Animals. What if we add an animal in there? We had this eagle looking. Why not? This eagle looking is a big effect, which, you know, in terms of file size, so that's why it's taking a while to load. But good things come to those who wait. Almost done. Oh, that can kind of work. Like it almost as if the ego is looking around. Okay, definitely check out the animals. What if we do weather? Not much in weather. Dust and debris. Let's say it's like smoke from above. Let's see what that is. Maybe it can kind of work, but with a different background. Oh, what if we do cloud fly through 3? This can work better with like a cloudy background scene instead of this one. I mean background. How about dust blast upwards? Okay, that can kind of work. And then, you know, I think half the fun is just playing around with random effects like this. Maybe this one works. Let's see. I have no idea. I don't know, not really. But I find when I play around with things, like really cool things can happen. Let's see, green aura. Oh. See, you know, kind of works. Okay, I think you get the idea. Christopher, please let me know if you have any questions.